I'm assuming they're gonna change how like the splits work. Something, because people complain about there being too many splits. It's good, Chief. I've been trying you. Come on, man. How long you be have to do? You might still be. You might still make it back. Yo, 0. Yeah, why was there no alert there? Yo, thank you very much for 73 months, man. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you, thank you. I don't know why the alert didn't play. Try to fix that. All right, let's see.
Hey folks, I'm Andre, also known as Medla.
And I'm Paul, also
Thank you
known
very
as
much, my
Pablo.
boy.
We're back with the final dev update of 2024. Today is November 8th. We just wanted to give
Is
you a
loud
warning.
enough?
We will be talking about Arcane spoilers in our first section. So if you haven't finished the finale, skip to
Should I skip it? I mean, are they really spoilers?
the time on the screen.
It's just Victor. It's gonna be Victor's visual gameplay update, right? Amy and Blaze? Dude, me too. Me too. Blaze is also one of my favorite Sonic characters. Amy and Blaze would be way cooler. They are? Not really? Alright, I'll just skip it, whatever. Even if it's just Victor, I don't really care.
Hey everyone, I'm Chad, aka McIver. I'm the seasons lead
Happening.
on
What are
League
these guys
Legends.
wearing?
And I'm Steph, aka 100-Piece Nuggets, or the Cosmetics Lead.
In the last dev update, Medler and Pabra mentioned we're introducing thematic seasons. So today, we're here to talk more about what a season is, what to expect with the theme, and what the experience is going to be like both on and off the Rift.
Over the years, we fleshed out the world and regions of Runeterra, as well as various alternate universes like Star Guardian, High Noon, or Darkstar. We've highlighted these worlds
Yeah,
in
why are they
moments
looking at me
like
like that?
summer events or narrative drops around champion releases. Now we want to
This
take
ult
that immersion
grows.
further with our new seasons.
So next year, we're going to have 3 seasons, each around 8 patches
3 seasons, so there's still gonna be 3 splits. I'm assuming, right? Act 1, Act 2.
long, where we're going to
8 patches.
follow champions around different regions of Runeterra. Each one is going to have its own theme, but we're going to have an overarching
9
narrative
splits.
that connects them throughout 2025.
And
months
each
each
season's
act.
theme will be the anchor for most of
So wait, there actually is gonna be a different theme for each one of those?
the content
That's
going
good.
into the game as well.
In the past, we've had these big releases like Swarm or Spirit of Hearthhome. They're super memorable and fun, but they're also not connected to a larger integrated moment. And in seasons, we want everything to connect together. That means things like gameplay updates, modes, mini games, and champions will mainly have a strong tie to the season.
I mean, they used to do this. Remember when they did like the Bilgewater update? And then it wasn't just new GP, it was also like Graves MF got like a visual update. They used to do some stuff that was like kind of like that. And yeah, that was cool. I like that stuff. And then they had like the ARAN map. So if they do stuff like that,
We'll
yeah,
have
the
a
game
bunch
mode.
of skins that
If
celebrate
it's like that, that's
seasonal
cool.
theme, but we'll also continue to invest in a wide variety of skin lines that are unrelated to the season as well. So expect to see cosmetics celebrating Lunar Revel or
Yeah, I mean, there's always going to be the Chinese New Year skins. No more Tank Sports walking around the jungler. Yeah, what about the actual game balance? The game balance is horrible right now.
things like bees.
Ultimately, our goal is to immerse you in the parts of the world that you were visiting from the moment you open the client to the moment you see the victory screen and everything in between. So
The victory screen,
enough
huh?
tiptoeing around it. We know that you want to know what season 1 is. So for our
This is
first
quality.
ever
He looks so
season,
blurry
we
right
are
there.
headed to the land of strength and domination, Noxus.
So they're going to fix Kled. Kled will get at least 1 bug fix this season, right?
Hey everyone, I'm Riot Froxon, lead gameplay designer for League.
And I'm Riot Oberon, project lead of the Summoner's Rift team. Next year, when you step onto the Rift, it'll look a little bit different than you're used to. We want seasons to be a way you can immerse yourself in League, especially once you load onto the Rift. So we have a preview of some of the updates you can expect in Season 1 of 2025.
We're headed to everyone's favorite region of fierce fighters, cloak and dagger magic, and strength,
The
above
fuck?
all. Prepare to be... decimated! Beyond the Noxian invasion of the map, we've also made
Gonna
some
ignore
gameplay
that. I'm gonna
improvements and
ignore that.
changes for next year.
It's okay. It's
First,
okay.
it wouldn't be a new season without an overhaul to the item system.
You
Just
can't just say close the video.
But there are some Noxian-themed
Skip
boot
Natasha.
updates, but it's not as
Noxian themed boot upgrades. I mean, it's Ionian boots, Tabi, Greaves, right? What are these other ones? Symbiote boots, Merc treads, Swifties. What are these? Orc shoes, I guess. Are they actually? I mean, are they actually? I mean, there must be difference somehow. Yo, guess the number. Thank you very much for the 8 months, man. Hit you with the ads before I really need to renew. No, it's 2 minutes. Fine. Yo, thank you very much for the resub, bro. I'm sorry my alerts are not working. I'll fix them after the video. I can't even hear me. Noxy invasion? Dude, this. Yo, it's good lightning. There better be something with Kled. All I'm asking, at least one bug fix. At least a bug fix or two for his Noxian season. Please, man.
As simple as picking them up from the shop. In fact,
Okay, so you can't just
they
buy
come along
them?
with a new mechanic, Feats of Strength.
There are 3 objectives
Feats of strength? I get it. There are 3 objectives that your team can claim throughout
that
the
your
game.
team can claim throughout the game. First Blood, First Tower,
Kled up here. Holy, he's in the video getting first tower. This is unrealistic. I'm not laning.
and first 3 epic jungle
It's
monsters.
just all Noxian champs.
If your team is the first to complete 2 of these 3 objectives, so for example, First Blood and First Tower, your Tier 2 boots will transform into new versions with slightly better stats.
Wait. You have
If
to
your team is the first to complete 2 of these 3 objectives,
first blood, first tower, and first epic monster.
if your team is the first to complete 2 of these 3 objectives, so for example, First Blood and First Tower, your Tier 2 boots will transform into new versions with slightly better stats.
So like if you don't have the boots, like then you can buy them and you get it. Yeah. So hold on. So now it sounds like they love snowballing. All of a sudden, what happened? What happened to the 10 years of they hate snowballing? Now your team needs to do 2 of these 3 early game winning things to achieve a stronger effect. Yo, Manx, thank you very much for the 48 months. Just in time for the Giga Tabai. Imagine if this was it. It was just like this board instead of the new looking icon. Yo, thank you very much, brother. Appreciate it, man. Thank you much for the 80 months. Yeah, I'm sorry my alerts are not working. I'll fix it after the video. I don't know what's wrong with them. Thank you, though. Thank you. Too old for Giga Tabai? You can't be too old. First to 5 kill instead of first blood? Yeah, first blood, like first tower and first objective are things that you could actually think about, and like you can actively think about them. First blood is a little more like RNG. First blood is a little weird. Yeah, first few kills makes more sense. I agree. First blood is really like coin flip. Like first tower and first objective, like you can play around them as a team to some extent, even if you can't fully control it. But first blood is like anything could just happen. Maybe that's the point. Yo, Big Dez. The 2 years, 24 months. Yo, appreciate it a lot, man. Thank you. What's going on? Appreciate it, bro. Hope you're doing well. Season 1 review. I guess that's what they're calling it. They're not going to do... I mean, they used to do the numbered seasons, and then they started doing it by the years. Season 2022, 2023, but nobody called it that. Everyone just said 13, 14. But now they want to call it Season 1.
You'll also get access to powerful Noxus
Just pray you don't have
boots,
anything
which you can
signed on.
purchase as a final upgrade.
Hell yeah, Tabai upgrade. Don't say that. Come on, man. There'll be Noxus themed boots. Okay, so your boot upgrades once, and
You'll
then you
also get
upgrade it again.
Access to powerful Noxus.
So the boot auto upgrades when you complete the 2 out of 3 thing, and then you can purchase the final one. Dude, what the fuck could tier 3 Tabai give you, bro? Regular Tabai now is unbelievable. So I wonder what the hell would tier 3 Tabai? You don't get auto attack anymore. You have Jax E on at all times. Yeah, block autos. At that point, dude, it's just Jax E is on you. It's already tilting enough to hear first blood enemy team. Yeah, first blood is like a really RNG thing. Like, it's like, I feel like half the time I hear first blood, I'm not even tabbed into the game. I'm still walking the lane, I'm tabbed out, and then I hear first blood, and it's the enemy team. Camille shield on a 10-second cooldown? Is that actually what it is, or you're just guessing? Wait, it actually is a shield? Max HP? Okay, so it scales with Kled. Physical shield? Damn, that's broken. 10% max HP physical shield? That's insanely broken if they're all that strong.
Theme boots, which you can purchase as a final upgrade. We want feats of strength to celebrate early game successes without immediately snowballing the
Yeah,
game out of
will
control.
Mercs be an AP
We're
shield? Because that's so much worse than an AD shield.
Experimenting with different types of power progression
Yeah, Olaf.
to see how it feels for a
That's
reward in the
cap.
early game to open up more choices in the late game.
Yeah,
We're
tier
also
2 boots are.
introducing-
Everybody still does it. Everybody still rushes tier 2 boots, even though they try nerfing them.
Nexus turret respawning.
You still see
An
tier 2
incredibly
boots rushed a
frustrating
lot.
experience is just winning a late game team fight only to lose your Nexus turrets. You kept the game alive, but at what cost?
Yeah, I mean, this is obviously a thing. The Nexus is completely dog shit right now. Like, the Nexus is so easy to end. Is the Nexus actually going to do something?
Now it feels like your team is doomed to hang around in your base for another 200 years, babysitting an open Nexus. To give your team,
What was that scenario? Like, how did they stage this
now it
scenario?
feels like your team is doomed to hang around
What
in your
is
base for
this?
another 200 years, babysitting an
This
open
is
Nexus.
such a fake scenario. It's funny
To
though.
give your team a better chance at coming back from these situations, your Nexus turrets
Your
will
turrets
now
actually
respawn after a
respawn?
set time once they're destroyed. Now, your team can rally for an epic comeback without having to worry about a backdoor cast-in.
But not just the inhib respawning, the
We're
turrets
also
can
adding some new
respawn.
minor runes to rebalance some of the vision-related options in the domination
New
tree.
runes? Man, I wish they reworked all their runes, but maybe it'll be a lot of new runes.
Sixth Sense.
The rune system's really lame right now. Holy clit again. 6 cents? It'll auto. Don't tell me it's auto sweeping a ward.
Grizzly
like
Memento.
Fuck is
A
that?
deep ward.
4 health ward. Jin gets another nerf. This ward has 4 HP.
As well as a new addition to the sorcery tree called Axiom Arcane.
What the fuck is that Smolder's ult damage? Why was that so strong? Jesus
New addition to
Christ.
the sorcery tree called Axiom
What, this is
Arcanist,
like the
which
fettest
makes
smolder of
ultimates
all
more
time.
powerful.
Moose
We
fed.
also couldn't resist changing items just a little bit. So we're adding some small scope adjustments to tank items and adding a new
Clid
item
featured
called
in this video
Bloodletter's
twice.
Curse.
That's more than he's
Well,
featured in the past 8 years,
new-ish.
unironically.
It'll look familiar if you've spent time in Arena. But if you haven't, Bloodletter's Curse reduces the target's magic resistance
Arena
from
item?
repeated spell hits.
Bloodletter's
Which is sort of
Curse?
like an AP version of Black Cleaver.
Yeah, it's an arena item.
Finally, let's dig into the biggest update of the season, Atakhan, Bringer of Ruin. The new epic jungle monster is drawn to death and destruction. He will spawn only once at
What?
20 minutes on either the top or bottom
What?
side of the map.
Is this
Whichever
random?
side has seen the most champion damage
Whichever side has seen the most champion damage. It's over. Clid side, it will always spawn on Clid side because Clid, if Clid takes percent HP damage, they will have inflated damage. This is not a joke. It will always appear on Clid side.
and kills
If you're
by
against anyone with percent damage, their damage numbers will be so high.
14 minutes. To signal where he'll make his entrance, Atakhan's
Oh,
arena
if
will
you're on the
spawn,
Draven side.
adding new permanent walls to that side of the map. Atakhan's dark influence will also cause blood roses to grow periodically in the areas where champions have been killed. More death means more roses.
What do you get for the roses? It's so tiny.
Blood
kinda hard
roses
to
drop
see.
bloody petals
Oh,
to
there
your
we go.
entire team, which stack any number of times and last through the entire game. For each petal collected, your whole team gains a small experience and power boost. So if you see one, grab it.
Atakhan has two forms.
Ah, come on, man. The Infernal Cinders thing was already a failed concept. I don't know about this one. Ruinous and Voracious.
Ruinous and Voracious. Higher action games spawn Ruinous Atakhan, who you might want to fight up close and personal to avoid his constricting
Okay, he's like tanky as fuck.
rings of damage, which creates the perfect chance for an ace and a steal. Killing Ruinous Atakhan grants bloody petals to the team who kills him and spawns a grove of blood roses in the area for anyone to collect. Voracious Atakhan spawns in lower action games. He does less damage to his enemies, but as his name implies, is hungrier. As his health gets lower, he
What does
gets
that
an
mean?
increasingly more powerful drain ability based on missing health.
How hungry.
The team who takes down Voracious
Rail's
Atakhan
horse
gets a
is
one-time
how
rebirth
hungry.
buff, similar to Guardian Angel.
Wait, what? He gives you a GA buff?
Atakhan gets a one-time rebirth buff.
Dude, that's balanced. That's balanced. That's balanced. I mean, how much XP did these fucking roses give you? The other one is a bunch of XP and quote-unquote power. It gives you adaptive force, I guess. This one gives you fucking GA.
Similar to Guardian Angel. So now you really have a reason to force that team fight.
We're introducing Atakhan for a couple of reasons. First, unless
I
your
mean,
team
you'll just
won,
get Dove, right? Because you
a
have GA.
20-minute Baron is pretty tough to get,
Not
So
a team
removing
fight.
Baron's spawn back to 25 minutes and providing another mid-game macro option.
Baron
in the
won't
form of
spawn to
Atakhan.
25 minutes? True. I'm already ending the game too fast. I'm already ending the game too fast. They should push him back.
Second, based on how Atakhan plays out each game, we hope to see more different and interesting game states in both mid and late game. And we feel that designing an objective whose spawn location, form, and rewards are decided by how you play should make each game of League feel more varied.
Our goal is for every gameplay change to make League better. As we move to seasons, this remains the same.
Ruin
So
pro
these
play?
changes were designed for the long term. That said, we'll keep an eye on how they're landing and make adjustments if needed. But for now, Arcane and all the other updates are here to stay for good. We can't wait to see how these go as you start your climbs next year.
I mean, it's kind of hard to judge them without knowing exactly what they do. Like, they just said it gives you XP. The roses give you XP and adaptive force. But, like, I wonder how much is it really? Like, how big is it if you kill this one and it
Goes
drops
to the
a
team who
bunch?
kills him
Like, is this, like, a lot of XP? Like, I don't know. I don't know how much that is.
and spawns a grove of blood roses in the area for anyone to collect. Voracious Atakhan spawns in lower
This one
action
gives you the
games.
GA. When does it spawn again? When did he say? 14 minutes? So is it going to spawn, like, it's going to spawn with the Herald? And obviously this seems way more important than the Herald.
Damage and kills by 14 minutes.
More indirect power to the jungle roll? Yeah, because you have to smite it. Man, I really hate the smite mechanic. It's really annoying. I don't like that. I remember, like, I don't know if it was like 2 years ago. I remember they were wondering if they should make it so you don't need your jungler to do an objective. But then all they ended up doing was make the smite like more damage. So now you like even more you need the jungler to secure something. It's so strong. I don't know how they would change that though. But...
To signal where he'll make his entrance, Atakhan's
We took a look at how rewards would be part of the overall
Battle pass and rewards.
See some key fragments that you have to then craft into a key that you pair with a chest, that you open up to get another key in a chest, and some essence that you open up to get a skin shard that you pair some orange essence or
What
reroll to
is
eventually
happening
get a
right
random
now?
skin. That sort of level of unnecessary complexity going on.
Secondly, those systems are all scattered throughout the
Skin
client.
meat.
What you can earn,
Tier
how
3
to
tab, I-
earn 12 skins per year with the free pass. Half
Okay, so it's just the battle. I don't care about the battle pass.
But instead, by feedback from all of you, ranked resets. These have been a topic of a lot of conversation in recent years, particularly when it comes to feelings around how often you want to restart your climbs, how fast a climb should be,
Another
what feels
split.
rewarding versus what feels like a grind, etc. And looking back, we don't think 12 resets a year has been the right call for League. So, we're moving to 6 per year.
Is that like a joke?
Okay, just kidding. Please put
6
down the pitchforks.
splits.
We're going back to one large
No,
reset
no,
at the start
obviously
of
it's a
each year,
joke.
with
It
no
would be
additional
funny. They should have just done that on
resets
purpose.
during the year.
It would have been funnier.
rank system tuning in terms
Actual
of the size of the
6
January
resets.
reset, the number of the games to climb on average, and other systems will be similar to the numbers we used back in 2022 and before. That said, there will still be 3 Victoria skins you can earn, 1 for each season. If you want to earn each skin, you will need to win 15 ranked games during that season.
Next up, we want to chat about a potential
It's called Quick Play, right? Are they changing its name to Swiftplay, or what is this?
replacement for quick play that we'll be trying in some regions. It's called Swiftplay,
Okay.
and it's meant to be a lower stakes experience than Summoner's Rift, though with more strategic elements than you'd find in, for example, ARAM.
What? Wait, so it's like it's literally not going to be the game. It's there's something different about it. It's actually different. The more strategic elements that I'd find in ARAM, right?
You'll still have the same core elements that you'd expect to find in a game of Summoner's Rift. You know, farming, snowballing, team fighting for objectives, etc. But with added changes to keep all players more competitive, like ramping gold and XP as the game goes on.
So it is like a
Those changes
rotating
won't
game
make
mode.
it so you can suddenly jump ahead of your opponent if you're 0 and 10, but they will make it so that even if you're down, you're never completely out of the game.
The fact that
That's what I
Swift Play
love.
is also less punishing when behind should also make the mode ideal for those of you looking to play with friends you wouldn't be willing to put your LP on the line for. As mentioned, Swift Play will be
bruh.
rolling out in January to replace Quick Play in select regions. So we hope you'll give it a try and let us know what you think when it hits.
So
live.
what are the regions?
We
They gotta tell
also
us.
have a blog dropping today with more
Blog?
details, so be sure to check that
It's good
out.
to bucks.
And last but hopefully not least, we've
Yeah,
got
why
some
can they never tell me any details? They always got it. Why is it always vague? Can they just tell
coming
me?
to the practice tool.
Have to
Over
wait for the
years,
blog.
You've told us that it's a useful but somewhat limited way to get better at League. The most common desire we've seen people bring up is to practice with other players, whether it's in one-on-one duels with a friend or on a full teamfight drill with a pre-made team.
Practice Tool wasn't built with multiplayer in mind. And we've had some cautions about how League could be a lot less fun if the optimal way to get better is to spend almost all your time in Practice Tool rather than playing real games. But we do think we've likely been too cautious here. So we're going to be giving
Multiplayer practice tool.
You should see that.
Dude, how long has practice tool been in the game? It's been in the game forever, and people are asking for it from the beginning.
PBE
Yeah, 20 years later, multiplayer practice tool.
It's an experimental feature, and we'll probably encounter an interesting range of bugs. That said, though, we're looking into whether we can ship it as part of season start in January. And if that's not on track, we'll give you an update as to where it's up to.
Before we wrap up, one last seasons thing. We'll be changing up how we name patches to match seasons. So instead of patch 15.1 coming out in January, it'll be patch 25.s1.1, calling out the year, season, and patch number. Season 2 will then kick off in patch 25.s2.1.
This is irrelevant. I don't think anybody had trouble following the patch numbers.
We do want to acknowledge, though, that we've covered
This
most
is
of the
a
big
pointless
changes
change.
that you'll see day one next year. That said, still got
Okay,
a few
let's check the blog post. Yeah, they're just calling this S1.1. Alright, let's check the blog post, I guess. He said there was a teleport rework. They've been talking about reworking TP forever, dude. Like, actually forever. That this game has been out. TP getting a rework. Been talked about forever. Damn, they put so many posts today. They uploaded like, there's like 6 posts on their website. The extra boot thing. It depends on like exactly what's going on there. Like what would they actually look like? They didn't really give that many details. Alright. This is seasons, Noxus season. Gwendy Williams. The landing page will focus entirely on the season, league, and things you can do into it. So when you open the game. Noxus season means Kled buffs. Dude, all I'm asking is for some bug fixes for his season, please. That's it. As long as if they can fix some of his bugs, I'll be happy. Okay, this is just about the battle pass, the client. I don't care about this stuff. Yeah, I just finished watching the video. Now I'm looking at the blog post. This is just about the rewards. I don't care about that part. The Victor thing. Season 1 will take place in Noxus. Noxus Season 1. So does that mean... So, I mean, is this monster supposed to be like a Noxian thing? I'm guessing. So does that mean like the second split season is going to have a different objective or what? He's from Runeterra? Legends of Runeterra? Huh. So yeah, I wonder if they're going to have to make like a new camp, or is it going to be something new? The mob is here to stay? Wait, would they say Domination Tree? New ult focus rune called Axiom Arcanist? It's going to be like that ultimate hat rune. I wonder what that is. Quick play, it doesn't say what region still. Multiplayer practice tool. Okay, nothing really new here. Swiftplay. So it's just it's supposed to be a faster version of Summoner's Rift. You're getting crushed should be worth much less gold. It only takes 3 dragons to get a soul point. Or a soul. Turret plating falls arrows. So everything is just faster. I'm kind of surprised that they're doing this, honestly. What if people like this mode more and they stop playing regular Rift? I guess it's not ranked, though. Oh, here are the regions. They kept it to the dead regions? True. Yeah, all of the not important regions are able to test it. Let's go. Dude, they've already removed all, like, almost all skill from the game has already been removed. So at this point, it's not even like a negative change anymore. For them to make like a faster version, that's fine. There already is no skill in the game. So having the game be faster is better than have it be 40 minutes the way it is now. Okay, is this the one with the TP change? Things will be in a pretty early state when you first see them. Okay. When is this PB update happening? This week? What's today? Monday? Is it going to be on PB this week? The same map, right? Just visually. We want Arena back. It'll be back. It hasn't been gone that long. They're definitely going to bring it back. Okay, so just visually it looks different. The new epic monster spawns at 20 minutes. So it's decided at 14 minutes which one it's going to be. Then he spawns at 20. Oh, so, because Baron spawns at 25 minutes now, so he spawns first. Spawn with 2 permanent walls. Yeah, so I guess you have 6 minutes to prepare for him to spawn. You want Dominion back? He might be the only one, man. The amount of champion damage and kills done in the game so far will also affect which of the forms. Yeah, like I wonder how this is weighed. Like I wonder if we'll even know. Or if we'll have to like try to manually figure it out on the PV. Like how much is champion damage weighed versus champion kills? Like to decide which of the forms spawns. What if you have 10 kills but it's like very low damage? Wonder. Blood Roses, they act as a minor but permanent bonus you can take for your team, deny the enemy team, that grants your entire team a small amount of XP. So if you pick up one, everyone gets it? Or everyone has to pick up their own? I mean, this says they grant your entire team a small amount of XP. Like, if I pick up one, does it give everyone the XP? Welcome back, Wardy XP? Yeah, I wonder how much it's gonna be. That's like a Heroes of the Storm fucking thing, dude. Imagine it, yeah, true. Imagine the support is running around full speed picking them up. Yeah, Bard, that would actually be nuts at that. Back to his other form. In a lower action game, you'll see the Voracious One. If you manage to take him down, your team will be granted a temporary one-time rebuff buff. And a permanent increase to gold from takedowns? Well, they didn't mention that in the video. I wonder how much gold that is. That makes sense because at first I was like, well, it kind of sounds worse then. If the other one is permanent XP and adaptive force for your whole team, getting a temporary GA sounds a lot worse than the other one. But I guess this is the permanent buff, a permanent increase to gold from kills. Seems kind of weird that in a lower kill game, the buff is increased gold from kills. I really wonder how much gold. I guess we'll find out soon enough. Both teams' actions will determine his form. Okay. Most people don't know what every champ does, yeah. I mean, even people who play the game all the time don't know what every champ does. I mean, I know plenty of people, see people in high-low, or people I know that play the game forever. They don't know what every champ does. I definitely don't think, yeah, most casual players definitely don't know. And people who play the game a lot don't even know. Yeah, get on, mate. I'll invite you. We don't want games to last longer than they do today. I don't know how it's possible for games to last longer than they do today, dude. If they were longer on average than they are now, it would actually be 1 hour average. Oh, what's your name again? Oh, thank you. Just need to see the TP change. I haven't seen that yet. LeBlanc blinking back with their W last night. They're like, what the fuck? Where'd she go? That's real though. Honestly, I think that sometimes. Yeah, this is a really weird system, dude. This best of 3 of first blood, first tower. Like because I really wonder how strong is this going to be. Like, would you draft your comp around this? Because I mean, like usually, like for example, like a Caitlyn lane is almost always getting first tower. Like invade for the first blood and then play Caitlyn for the first tower. First 3 epic monsters. Okay, you can just kill 3 void grubs. That counts. Would it even take that long for the first blood lane to get first tower? Well, I don't know, because a lot of times first blood happens like randomly. Like it happens because of a level 1 invade, or it happens because it was just a random level 1 top fight or something, and that doesn't really affect it all the time. Bot lane it affects it a lot, but yeah, I guess it depends. If it's just 3 grubs, that's incredibly easy. Only 1 grub counts as 1. This is any 3 void. Oh, it's saying, okay, you get 1 grub and then 1 dragon, 1 herald. Oh, okay, I see. My bad. Damn, that takes forever then compared to the other 2. Herald doesn't spawn until 14 minutes. Like the other 2 are way easier to get. The movie theater merch? No, I didn't. I saw the trailer. I don't think I saw any of the new merch for that. After completing 2 legendary items, a player on the Feat winning team can spend gold to upgrade their boots. So you have to have 2 full items before you can upgrade your boots to tier 3. You can spend gold to do that. I wonder how much it costs. There it is. The free tier 2 boot bonus is just 5 armor, so it's like very small. And the tier 3 upgrade is 750 gold. It's not too much. 5 more armor, 5 more move speed, and then the Camille passive, 10% physical shield, 10% of your HP. After you take physical damage, it's a 5-second shield with a 10-second cooldown. Does the 10 seconds start right when you proc it? It's a pretty low cooldown. Yeah, you could just buy 2 cheap items. Like if you're a tank, or if you're a support in general, not just a tank support, if you're a support, and you just rush like fucking Knight's Vow, you know, Redemption, or I don't know, 2 of the cheap support and lock it. Like, you'd have this right away. I face a Malphite with that, I'm done. Dude, the supports now are already invincible. Like, tank supports now are literally invincible for, like, the first 40 minutes of the game. I don't know about you guys. The support shows up with Locket, Tavite, Celestial Opposition. He is literally invincible. I'm not exaggerating. You cannot touch these supports, dude. And this seems the easiest to get on a support, because supports are definitely rushing boots. And then you have to have 2 complete items. So yeah, the support items are all 0 gold, so you're going to finish them instantly. And you'll get this upgrade right away, because it'd be better to just upgrade it than, like, it's only 700 gold, and then get another item. Yo, Fita Boy, thank you very much for that raid, brother. Thank you, man, thank you. What's going on, man? I'm assuming you already saw this stuff? That's balanced because they don't have to farm for it? That's true, yeah. If they had to farm for it, that'd be a little broken, but because they don't, it's actually pretty balanced. The Smolder and Nivea comp to get their Nexus turrets respawning? This is insane. I wonder what the other boots do. This is like, it's extremely broken. Each pair of boots will come with their own upgrades. Cassiopeia will get her own upgrade, I guess. How are they going to give it to her? Is she just going to get this stuff? With just no boots? But you have to buy it still. I've only seen Tavite. I mean, this is going to be this week's PB update, right? Or well, hopefully we know about them soon. Because there's a lot of details here that they're not telling us. Like it says, yeah, you get permanent gold. One of the new objectives, he gives you more gold on every champion kill. Permanent increase the gold from takedowns, like about how much gold. Like there's not really a lot of details here, so you have to wait for the PB to know. Mercs better make you unstoppable. Yeah, it's either going to be a magic shield, or yeah, it might actually be like a brief CC immunity. I mean, that's insane though. But I mean, this is insane, so maybe, yeah. Give players a fun, satisfying reward for getting advantage in the early game that wasn't just big chunks of gold that can provide very sharp sense of powers. Early game gold is very volatile. Feats was made as a smooth out the power. Okay. Okay. Oh, Spider Axe is already posting them? Alright, I'll check. Respawning Nexus turrets. Reduce the amount of games that feel hopeless just because you lost both your turrets. I mean, how much of a difference does it really make? Unless these turrets are getting stronger. We're also taking the new season opportunity to housekeep on a few runes. Axiom Arcanist, Deep Ward, Sixth Sense, Grizzly Mementos. Buff your ultimate abilities damage, healing, or shielding. Or... so, like, it's one of these, it's not and. Refund you some cooldown on takedowns. What? And it is taking ultimate hat spot. I mean, I was like, it's a joke, it's right in sorcery, it is like ultimate hat. Add a rune that appealed to the caster fantasy. This one says it's replacing nullifying orb, so it's in sorcery. How is this comparable to the other two? This one sounds way better. Is it like a 1% more? Like, I mean, this sounds way better than the other two runes. Can't backdoor with York anymore? Well, you could, you just need like a minion, I guess, to lower the protections. Yeah, right now, front dooring the Nexus when it's open is incredibly easy. Like, I've won so many games like that. The Nexus is open, you just go. I mean, you kill the Nexus so fast. I would have rather they made the Nexus tankier, I guess, than like change the turrets to respawn, if I had to choose one. Do we eject Gathering Storm or Transcends? I mean, it depends on how much it is. That's another thing. Like, I just need to know what the numbers are. It just says more ultimate damage, but like how much? Is it actually a lot? Because this sounds really broken if it's like a lot. It does increase your ult damage and refund you cooldown? I mean, that sounds broken. But if it's like 2% more, then it's like, okay. So it depends on the numbers, I guess. I mean, maybe Spider Axe already posted it. Check after this. Deep Ward makes your stealth wards that you place in the enemy jungle get 1 more health and last longer. Beginning at level 11, the ones that you place in the river also count as a Deep Ward. And wards don't even give XP anymore, so it's even more annoying to kill an extra health ward. Sixth Sense automatically tracks the nearby enemy ward, so it's just Umbral Glaive. As a rune, you get Umbral Glaive. A 5-minute cooldown if you're melee. Wait, so it just tells you that there's a ward there, and then at level 11, then you can see the ward? Oh, that sounds kind of dog shit. I guess that's good for a jungler. I don't even know. Sweeper's a pretty low cooldown now. Maybe they'll change it. Grizzly Mementos and infinitely stacking 5 trinket haste. So just haste for your trinket cooldown upon takedowns. It's infinitely stacking? That's a little weird. I don't know. There's some weird runes. Use teleport. It doesn't have a clear weakness since the winning player in lane uses it to push their advantage. A losing player uses a fallback. What are they doing to teleport? I'll no longer instantly blink the champion after its channel. Now they will instead visually travel across the map. So it's like the Hextech fucking portal. So it's just, so it's the same thing, it's just slower? Just like an Arcane? Now that early teleport has a long travel time, we're reintroducing its early ability to target wards and minions. So you don't have to TP to your fucking tower? But you're just gonna be seen as you're doing it instead? Home guards will not kick in from the beginning of the game, although in a weaker state. Wait, what? So even if you don't die, you'll get home guards. That's stupid as fuck. Why are they so obsessed with adding home guards so much on everything? Reduce the difference in time it takes between walking the lane and teleporting. Dude, I mean, already now, people die and they run the lane instantly. without T-Pang. A 4-second blink didn't give us much room to target what we wanted to nerf on teleport. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess you can TP bot lane again. I wonder how slow it's gonna be. I mean, it sounds pretty dog shit. I don't know, like, again, they don't say. It doesn't say anywhere, so we have to just wait for the PB, or I have to see if Spider X posted. It doesn't say, like, how slow is it? Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it's like the portal. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like it's like the Hex Tech thing. I'm gonna check right now. Make teleport like recall and give it to everyone? Will they see you if you try to? Yeah, they'll see you. They'll see you moving. It sounds like it's like the portal animation, so they'll see you visually appearing towards them. Yeah, so like, yeah, true. How can you just not cancel it then? Or do you have to do the channel and then do it? I wonder. So yeah, Merctrez is just a magic shield. Frozen Mallet, but it's not in the game. Looks cool. Is that all they posted? Endless Elixir allowed you to stack elixirs? Yeah, that never came out. Okay, so there's not really that much stuff here yet. Yeah, just the Merc Treads. It's just a Reddit post. Because Boy, he loved Frozen Mallet. It was like one of his favorite items. He'd always talk about how it's like super good on like Yasuo or some other champ that didn't usually build it. The Frozen Mallet tech, it's a Boy special.